Hi, how are you? This is Financial Empowerment with Dr. Bassey from the Gold and Good of the Land LLC. The Gold and Good of the Land LLC specializes in two things. The first one is real estate, and the second one is blockchain, okay? What some people would call crypto. For the Masterclass, there are 5 things that I know that you'll be able to get out of this class, okay? And those 5 things, I'll list them very quickly. One of it is to hopefully help you to become financially, not just financially independent, but for you to have financial freedom. Financial freedom, very, very important. Many times, we want better. Many times we go out to our respective jobs, 9 to 5, you wake up the next day to go and do 9 to 5 again, and then again and again and again and again. Many times we wonder if there could be a better way, of having that, that stability, instead of leaving your family, all day, to make ends meet and all that. But I'm glad that this masterclass can potentially help you to come out of that. You will have time for yourself, you will have time for your family, and especially you will have time to fulfill your purpose. That's why this is a financial empowerment for as many as are interested. The reason why we focus on blockchain is we are focusing now on blockchain. It's real estate and blockchain, but we're having more focus on blockchain, than before. And it's because of the season we are in. Things are changing, okay? Things are evolving. Since the pandemic, a lot of things have gone online. When you look at the evolvement of the crypto space, for those who have been listening to the news, you realize that the crypto space has become more prevalent these days. Talk about Facebook. Facebook changed its name to Metaverse, to Meta, actually, Meta. Talk about the CEO of Twitter founder, Jack, yes, I remember his name, Jack Dorsey. Jack Dorsey established what is called Cash App. Some of you use Cash App. On your Cash App, you realize that you can buy Bitcoin on Cash App. If you go to PayPal is now accepting crypto. Okay, things are changing. There's what is called Staples Center. Some Stadium Life is, that has been changed to crypto.com. So we are getting into an era where the use of, the crypto, concept is becoming more easily used. So hence the need for us to, as things are changing, we also need to think, about where we're going and be a part of the move. Blockchain focuses on Web3. Okay, in the .com era, where people made some money, we would call that the .com era, we call that Web 1. Web 1, on Web 1, you could only view. It's like similar to PDF where you could just view, you can't write on it. Okay, Web 1, that is also referred to as a static web. Okay, only the people who put it together could change it. So they were the only people making money off of it. Then Web 1 would transition to Web 2, where you are not just able to view, you're also able to read. You are able to view and write. That's the Web 2. And Web 2 is also referred to as social web. Hence, Facebook, Twitter, where people socialize. And the thing with the social web is it became centralized. The social web became centralized to just a few, certain people. They capitalize, they monopolize the market. That's why people accuse some of these social giants of, hoarding data. They get data from people. They use data to make money and make more money. They monopolize the space, and also they have the power to stop people from using the space. And you and I were aware of how, some of these social giants, they've even stopped some politicians, from using the space. That's how centralized Web 2 is. And then let's talk about Web 3. For Web 3, you are able to view, you are able to write, you're also able to own. And that's where I'm going. You're able to view, you're able to write, you're also able to own. And that's where we talk about, blockchain technology. And the good thing about blockchain technology is that it is decentralized. Web 2 was centralized. Okay? For something to be centralized means there will be a lot of monopoly. Okay? When something is decentralized, it means there's no more monopoly. Okay, you and I, we can own Web 3. And that's where blockchain technology is right now, decentralized blockchain. I want you to be a part of it. Okay, this is not one of those times where you hear stories of people making billions of money, trillions of money, and you're wishing you could be a part of it. Okay, this has come now. Blockchain technology has come now, and it's given you and I the opportunity to capitalize on it. You could make good money from it. And I'm telling you, you could make good money from it. From my research, I've been doing some research on this for some time now. And part of my research, this is what happened as I began to look more into the blockchain technology. I decided to invest a little amount of money, $87. I invested $87, and guess what? I did this investment in 2020. And by the end of 2021, the $87 that I invested in January of 2020 became approximately $14,000. Yes, you heard me right. And if you know me well, I'm not gonna come here online to come and lie to you. I don't have time for that. I wanna empower you. Now just imagine for a second if I invested $1,000, because I made over 15,000%. Yes, you heard me right. I'm not talking about 100%. I'm not talking about 200%. I'm talking about 15,000%. You can see where the market is going right now. So I want you to be a part of it. And that's why this is a financial empowerment. Financial empowerment for all people. Okay, I want us to be able to, partake of this. And this is brought to you by the Gold and the Good of the Land LLC. Okay, so now the other thing I'm going to share with you in the masterclass is ways in which you can capitalize on new companies, new startup companies, so that, as the trend is shifting, as the trend is changing, you can also be able to sow seeds, to the ground. You could be an early investor. You could be an early participant, in the trend, so that you can be able to reap bountiful harvest. Okay, so I want you to be able to reap bountiful harvest. So I'm going to be sharing some tips on how to do that. Another reason why I believe you should be a part of this masterclass is because it can potentially be one of the ways in which you can become financially free. I'm talking about financial freedom. Financial freedom, not just financial independence. Because with financial independence, this is just going to be you. With financial freedom, you will be blessed. You'll be able to be a blessing to other people. Okay, so I want to be able to, share some tips on that as well. Also, I want to be able to potentially help you begin to harness generational wealth. Generational wealth. The good book said, a good father leaves inheritance, not for himself, but for his children's children. I want you to be able to tap into that. There's a wealth transfer. There's a shift. And if you're not very sensitive to it, you can miss out on it. You know, the good book also said that the sons of Issachar, they had understanding of the times. They also knew what to do. You can find this in 1 Chronicles chapter 12 verse 32. They had understanding of the times. They also knew what to do. I want you to know something as I begin to wrap this up. The pandemic situation has brought a lot of people to the use of computers. People who are no longer using computers, people who are no longer going online to get things done, everybody's getting there. The Facebook that many people are used to using, guess what? Even the Facebook now changed its name to Meta. Everything is going blockchain. Everything is going blockchain. I want you to be the next millionaire. I want you to be the next billionaire. I want you to be the next trillionaire. Okay? This is a good opportunity. And to top this up, I want you to know you are not late yet. You are not late. It's an opportunity for you to dive in. So in the masterclass, I'm going to be showing you so many great stuff. What I've mentioned to you already, I'm going to go in depth in the masterclass. Not only that, I'm also going to be showing you some important strategies. There are important strategies. There's something I'm going to share with you in a second. Let me get this shared right now. Let's share that. I'm going to be sharing with you some ways in which you can capitalize. Look at what I'm sharing with you right now. This part, I'm going to give you the details on how you can access this and how to, get the best out of this. I'm going to show you information, on how to analyze some charts. Okay, how to analyze some charts online so that you can be at the top of your game. Okay. Again, let me just make this clear once and for all. We will not be investing for you. You will be the one investing yourself. We just want to empower you. Okay. We want to empower you. We want you to know what it takes, to be at the top of your game. When it comes to investing, we're not liable for your investment decisions. We're a research-based organization. We want to help you. We want to give you the information that will help you, make good financial decisions. Okay, we'll give you the information that will help you make good financial decisions. I will show you what has worked for me. Okay, how I turned $87. I turned it into approximately $14,000. As a matter of fact, it was over $20,000. But, because of the market conditions, I had to take out profit once it was going down to about $14,000, which I'm going to show you. So the first masterclass, once you're enrolled in the masterclass, right, I'm going to share with you what I did, how I did it, and how the result came. Okay, I'm going to show you all of that. You have access to that. And then I'm going to show you the things that I've mentioned earlier in the masterclass, so that this way you can begin to project that you can retire in a year from now, possibly. Some of you it could be a year from now. Some of you it could be 5 years from now. Some of you it could be 10 years from now. At least it's not 40 years that the system wants you to retire. The system wants you to just be there forever. But I can, with the help of God, I can potentially help you, retire early. So this way you can fulfill your purpose. You have time for your family. You have financial freedom. Okay. And if you're watching me right now, you're still watching up to this moment, I want you to share this. Let's liberate many people. A lot of people are wallowing in 9 to 5. They're struggling, running from pillar to post, running hell to skelter, trying to make ends meet. This is an opportunity for you to be a part of the change, of the new trend that is bringing money into people's hands. be a part of it. Okay. All right. So to enroll in the class, I'd like for you to send an email to cryptoclosure@gmail.com. Okay. Again, that's cryptoclosure@gmail.com. Let me see if I could type that here. Let's see. Okay, I have it here. I have it cryptoclosure@gmail.com. I'm going to spell that out in case you're not seeing this now. Crypto, CryptoClosure@gmail.com. Okay, so once you send me an email, we will take it from there. 2 ways in which you could be part of this class. If you want the crash course, the crash course is approximately 1 hour. Okay, that's going to cost you $250. Again, that's going to cost you $250. It's a crash course. It's going to give you the things that you need, and whatever investment you put in, the $250 that you pay, if you can follow some of the strategies that has worked, you could potentially get your money back. Yes, you could get your money back. Okay, but if you want extensive teaching and mentorship, some people just like someone to always be there to speak with them. If that's what you need, your fee is $1,000. Again, your fee will be $1,000. That's going to provide you with mentorship for 1 month. Okay, mentorship for a whole month. I will call you. I will literally call you, put you in a class and answer your questions with others. Okay, but for the $250, that's just a one-time thing. You pay $250, right? You will have the crash course for 1 hour. Crash course for 1 hour. You pay $250 and you have access to that crash course for 1 hour. But for those who want mentorship alongside the $250, mentorship, right, alongside the course for 1 month, you are paying $1,000. So you could email cryptoclosure@gmail.com. Okay? All right. I'll see you again. Once again, this is Dr. Bassey, Financial Empowerment with a Purpose. Okay? Gold and Good of the Land, LLC. See you later. Bye now.